Hey, how are you this fine day? Yesterday I went to my first ever Pride event. It was something that I've been quite unwilling to do before. I didn't know how it was going to turn out, and I'd never even been to a demonstration before. But on the day I just decided, the heck of it, let's do this. The day started with the main Pride march through the centre of Glasgow, the largest city in Scotland, with several thousand people in attendance from political parties, trade unions, churches, students, and Jesus Christ! No, actually, Jesus Christ. He was there. I saw him. In fact, he disappeared for a little bit and then he suddenly reappeared behind me, so I guess you could say he came back again. Then there was the block for the event I went to called Free Pride, which was partially set up to oppose the charging of attendance for Pride events, like Pride Glasgow does, and also to oppose rampant commercialism at Pride events.
By the way, Virgin Pride? Seriously?
As far as I can tell, when Free Pride organisers see brands like Sky and Asda adorning the rainbow colours, they don't see companies standing in solidarity. They see corporations trying to profit off Pride's likeness. But this is a debate that could run and run, and I'm not going to get into it in too much detail here. At the Free Pride event, I spoke to some attendees about why they were there.
Okay, so tell me what your name is.
My name's Austin Robertson.
Zoe.
Amy.
I'm Nicole, and this is Ava.
I'm Roisin. Hi.
And what's your preferred gender pronoun?
He at the moment. She, her, for both.
I don't have a preferred gender pronoun.
Just she. They.
I live in around Inverness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I come down here to see her. She's my girlfriend, so. And we're getting married. Yeah.
What are you making of it all so far?
It's really good. Like Free Pride, it's like a really good thing. The fact because like obviously with Pride, you've got to pay like your band and all that, and this seems like it's actually more for the community. It's been a really good experience.
It looks cool. It looks like somewhere that looks friendly and nice. It just seems like a really nice place to be.
Very vibrant, very open, very friendly.
So far, it's been good. We've got a really great turnout, and it's been really nice.
It's nice to be able to socialise with people because you can't easily meet other gay people in life usually.
Tell me, why have you come here today?
To meet lots of friends, to show I'm proud, I'm a member of the community.
Just to let people know, like, I'm sick of homophobia in 2016. I want to be able to be in a place where nobody will judge you and make you feel bad for your sexuality or who you are, and you meet new people. It's fun.
I think things are getting a bit better, but obviously there's still a lot of work to be done, which is what our march is about, to raise issues and stuff.
Yeah.
Here in Scotland, for trans people, it's not too bad, especially compared to other places in the world, but there's still a lot that needs to be done. We still lack decent representation in media and all that other stuff. Like, we're still lacking problems with healthcare, a lot of other things, and not so much here in Scotland, but down in England, there's a lot of problems with trans women being thrown into male prisons and other things, which is really horrible.
Yeah.
So that's an issue we're starting to fight for.
I'm a volunteer and I'm also on the Free Pride Committee. So I am the outreach officer, so I'm in charge of basically speaking to other community groups and other LGBT groups around Glasgow and talking about how we can potentially work together and do things at their events and help them out.
With gender identity clinics, it's not actually about helping trans people, it's more about being like, prove you're trans, and if you don't conform to sort of cis heteronormative standards, you can be denied healthcare, and that's a huge problem.
Yes.
There's a lot of problems with the way trans people are treated under the current system,
Yeah.
and that's what we really want to change and, improve upon a lot.
I think it's important to have a space which is have somewhere which creates space for people within the community who are more marginalised, whose voices aren't heard as often as maybe other voices, and basically which welcomes people and bears in mind how we can make things like events easier to attend. And I think that it's important that there is a space which does that and that everyone has a place to go on Pride, basically.
Pride is a protest, but it's also about showing that you're there It's also about community, making friends, making connections, reliving those connections.
Because it's like that community sense, like meeting people that are like in the same kind of like, they know what you're going through and that they understand. So it's like a group of people coming together and like accepting each other really.
And finally, is there any message you'd like to send out to the internet?
I've got a few. Bash the Fash, Trans Rights Now, I don't know.
I guess I hope that everyone, wherever they are, is having a safe, good day.
Support Free Pride. It's really good. It's actually for the community. It benefits us. It's not about corporations. It's something that's actually like for us.
Stop being homophobic. Everybody is amazing. I love everybody, and I hope you have a good day.
A lot of people suffer from loneliness and depression and feel so alone, but we just want people to know that there is a community out there, and that's what this is.
There's a community here, and there are ways to contact people and get help.
You don't have to be alone. And we're here to help you. I know, be there to support you and help you all the way and show our solidarity.
I hope that no matter where you are feeling proud.
Be proud, be as free as you can be, and be kind to everybody else.
In Scotland, we are very privileged to have some of the best LGBT plus protections in the world, but there's still much more that needs to be done. For example, the Time for Inclusive Education, or TIE campaign, is trying to make LGBT plus inclusive education mandatory in all Scottish schools. Campaigners are also pressing the Scottish Government to implement legislation that can legally recognise intersex and non-binary people, that is to say, people who are neither men nor women, but quote, somewhere roughly in the middle. There are also calls for the psychiatric assessment requirement to be eliminated from the gender recognition process for transgender people. And then, of course, there's the biggest struggle of them all, societal acceptance. Everybody in society just wants to be accepted for who they are. But for LGBT plus people, there are still a number of obstacles in place which make that ambition particularly difficult. There are simple things that we as a society can do to help include these people. Use the correct gender pronouns. Accept people's gender identity and sexual orientation. Maybe even go out and demonstrate if you so wish. But whatever it is you do, LGBT plus people just want to be treated like normal human beings and get on with their lives like the rest of us. My advice to you would be to take Zoe's advice and be kind to everybody else. Thank you to all of my interviewees, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.